I work with the Islamic Education Trust based in Nigeria as the Director for Research and Training of the Da'wah Institute of Nigeria. The mission of the Institute is the capacity building of Islamic organizations and individuals involved in better understanding of Islam. However, when it comes to what we focus on, we focus a lot on building resilience against extremism and against recruitment into extremism. We do a lot of capacity building of women and how to handle women's rights and inequalities that are common in the community. But we also do capacity building for better interfaith engagement and more meaningful interfaith relationship building, in addition to the general capacity building effectiveness of organizations and community mobilization, resource management, and leadership skills. The most important part of my work, I think, is seeing how the team I work with has been able to make significant differences in the lives of individuals and in the direction of various communities. And so it's very heartwarming and rewarding to see that it is meaningful and that people appreciate what we do. The most challenging part of my work, I think, is a slight level of uncertainty regarding how well are we doing it. Is this the best way of going about it? There's so much to learn. There's so much to experience that we need to keep reminding ourselves that we don't know it all, we may be wrong in what we're doing. That doubt can be a bit nagging. So we try to be as empirical as possible with the feedback. Sometimes we find, or I find, it can be quite frustrating, the speed of change. You wish things could move faster, but you can't force a seed to grow faster than its natural growth. There's therefore the need to build better networks through which people can approach the same challenge in different ways. So all that takes time, effort, better skills, and so that can be quite frustrating. It is said that to travel far, you go with others. To travel fast, you go alone. So in the work I do, we try to travel far and fast, which means you can't really go as fast as you would want because you'd have to take others along. So it's a challenge, but we'll live with it. I think one of the most memorable moments in my work was when I received a text message from someone who was expressing how life-changing the courses we had conducted with his team were, and how much he benefited and had trained many other people. And back where I come from, to describe something as life-changing, we're not that expressive. So I asked the person who nominated this gentleman onto the course, what do you know about this gentleman? This seems to be how much he appreciated going through the course. And he said to me that this gentleman was one of the topmost recruiters into violent extremism some years back while they were in university. And so to get that type of endorsement that what we were doing was good enough to change this person's perceptions, I think that was a validation I considered very dear. I think it made me feel very fulfilled that we were on the right track and we were doing something useful. My inspiration I think comes from the little faith I have. And I have also been blessed with a very wonderful team I work with. They are each very inspiring. And the participants we work with, the feedback is very inspiring. So it's, I think, very contagious inspiration we have for each other. But most of us, I think, and myself, have found a way of linking what we do to our purpose in life and our faith, and so it has a deeper meaning and purpose than just a job. So we benefit, yes, from the encouragement from each other, but there's also a more intrinsic meaning and value to it than, I think, what meets the eye.